Here we go. Let's get it going, guys. Some good DD play. I think Task Force, they're both 5-2 right now. Actually, Task Force is... Yep, Task Force, both 5-2 right now. So Kantai's 5-2, Task Force Apocalypse 5-2. Both really good. Tied for third place. Kind of battling for that lone third place. The other one will be bounced down to fourth. And then with OP being second and Team Special Forces being first. So double Kutuzovs, or single Kutuzov on this side, double on the other. So we have the 4 battleships to the 3. Now, we'll see how the cruisers work on this map. This is probably a pretty cruiser-friendly ship with plenty of cover, and the long range is going to be pretty strong. We have a huge push from the team over on A-Cap. Looks like Michael Krieger is going to be pushing this way. A lot of guys aren't running health. It's kind of nuts to me. I don't know. They have... I'm assuming they're running Demo Expert. Maybe they're running the B-Hull even. No, PS5 guns. So he's still rolling the B-Hull. I mean the C-Hull, sorry. So there's some air fight going. There's an air battle going on over there. Looks like let's bounce over to that really quick. Let's see which destroyer that is. Ryu. Or no, that's Rathon. There's Ryu right here. So it looks like we have the same thing. We're going to be seeing it kind of throughout. Fighter Shokaku versus Fighter Shokaku. Looks like one guy's trying to get a barrage. Ryu kind of looking for a good time to strike. Carrier Midway and Carrier Zukaki. I don't know how I'm going to say that name. Zui. I'm just going to call him Zui. Carrier Zui. There's Carrier Hornet, the lone Fubuki right there. If I'm Ruo, I'm saying, hey, there's a Fubuki that needs to die right on B, but he knows there's at least one other destroyer. Possibly one destroyer on A-Cap, which isn't it wouldn't be a terrible push. 2 Bensons to push A, although they get picked on by maybe the one battleship and the Kutuzov, but right now they get to decide. We have the Bensons. The other team at least is the Fubuki on B cap. Do we push B, kill the Fubuki, or try to find him? Or do we take A? So which cap has won? From the looks of the cap speed, the A cap is going to have the 1 destroyer compared to the 2 that are probably on B for how fast it was capped. Torps are in on basically Rascally Rabbit. Ice Serpent giving him some fantastic AA. Will he get pushed in that? That would have been pretty crappy. Looks like Ice Serpent's even going to be able to control. Let's go back to Micro. Kind of a slow start, but they're watching the points get ticked up. Not much going on right now. Tier 8, yep. 9v9 Tier 8, guys. Keep that in mind. Now, there is a destroyer on A. They cannot find it. If I'm these destroyers, I just push. I push A right now. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to really worry about. You know, they have some good cover. I push A. We push A hard. If I'm that Fubuki, I'm going straight to C as well. B caps to none, you're just going to lose all those points. Torps are in, that's a Benson, definitely. At least one, both salvos, relatively far away. Huge hit on Midway. Midway drops down to about 24k. He's going to be able to recover as long as he can get far enough away. He's running away, which is really good. C cap is being capped right now. Let's go back down to Micro Kiger. But still no caps for Task Force right now. They're going to start getting out capped 3-0, which is going to stack up pretty quickly. They know at least one Benson's over here. Let's go to Rascally Rabbit, making the first push. Rascally Rabbit with the bigger health pool, so it's pretty good. He's going to have the guns. He's going to have the strength and be able to kind of tank these first shots. Rolling looks like B-Hull as well. I know some people were kind of rolling the C-Hull for some better AA. I don't think it's quite worth it. Carrier Midway down to about 12,000. That would be a huge kill for him. Huge in chat, boys. Can we get it? Drink, by the way. Carrier Midway down about 7,000 life. Is he on fire? I don't know if they're launching. There's some big HE shots going in there. Rascally Rabbit just capping A. Although he's spotted, but Carrier Midway dropping down about 6k life. Carrier's Cuckoo way over there. Way over there. One destroyer on top side of B, unless it is. Oh, that's a Kutuzov smoke. Carrier Midway's just got to run. Not much else he can do. Run, possibly go dark, but he's going to be spotted by planes. Rascally Rabbit has taken A cap. Looks like they're just going to start running to B. They know that a destroyer is going to be on top side of A, so they got to keep that in mind. But if I'm them, you got to start taking caps back. They need caps back. They're at a huge disadvantage of almost 200 points. Carrier Midway is going to go down. In come the Torps from the 1 Benson. At least one. I think there's just one on the top side from how few Torps there has been. Good dodge. Of course, the other Benson, the enemy Benson, knows really exactly where these guys are. Carrier Midway is just trying to run, trying to stay alive as much as he can. Back up about 5,000 life, but looks like he's on fire. Most likely going to die from it. Maybe he can deal some damage. The heal is keeping him up relatively far. There's one destroyer trying to give a good smoke for him. Can he get away? Carry down about 3,600, still healing as much as he can. Man, will he get away? That smoke trying to defend him, but these destroyers going to keep him spotted. Not much else he can do. Let's run over to Ryu and see what he's kind of up against right now. We're going to keep an eye on Midway as well because he is so close to death. Not much he could have been... I mean, he basically got wrecked on a turn, so there's not much he could have done right there. There's the one Benson. Ryu versus Submarine Wahoo. 5k away. Are they just going to say... They're just going to nod and not shoot at each other? Let's say one of these guys better engage. Ryu with the better shot so far. Submarine kind of missing his first salvo, snags him with one little bit. Fubuki as well on B, so there's two destroyers on B and the one on the top side of A. The top side of A, the Benson must have rotated really high because we saw that one smoke. Ryu going to try to go dark again, try to maybe reset. He knows probably some torpedoes are going to take a couple shots from the Tirpitz as well. Looks like the Tirpitz is making a pretty aggressive shot, and Carrier Midway goes down, giving Task Force the lead right now on battleships. Sterling with the kill as well. Well done, Sterling, my co-host from last week. Looks like we're going to have some good action right here on B, guys. Kedis is leading the march right now. Torps are in. I don't know if he'll take any. Looks like they're just going to miss. See, this is why I think the Fubuki isn't as strong. Fubuki's done with Torps and now taking some big damage. Destroyer Haida gonna have a relatively good shot on Kaitis. The Kaitis is taking that advantage. Will they win the fight? Basically even in the air as well. But Cruiser Yura just pumping out that HE fire on these battleships. You know the Tirpitz is a fantastic ship light on fire. Big hit on Kedis as he makes that turn. Not much else he could have done right there. Torps are in from the Benson, but looks like they aren't going to be hitting too much. Now we have Cruiser Otago kind of rolling north side. Submarine Wahoo being able to get away, just kind of launching it and Destroyer tail up there as well. Rascally Rabbit maybe making a poke right here. Oh, okay, this is going to be taking a decent shot. Oh no. Please go to Kedis. There we go. Kedis on fire. Will he take a torp? Because it's going to hurt. Going to take one torp. Down goes about 22k life, 20k life. There's the heal. More torps in as well. Maybe not the best there. He had to make that trade though, but it was just from the one big salvo and some torpedoes taking some damage. So we'll see. Probably a good reset right here. Don't think those torps are going to make it. They're just Benson torps, so he's probably fine. Destroyer Haida kind of pushing south. He was going to push B relatively hard. And Candid Yams kind of being the tank right now, giving Kedis a bit of a time to get that heal out and kind of repair a little bit. But right now we have a stand still kind of on B. Shots in from the Kutuzov up north. They've done a really good job of keeping one Kutuzov near C-cap and one Kutuzov up top, so they're taking shots from everywhere. Candid Yams kind of just tanking this HE damage. They need to get these kills on these destroyers and kind of clear out B so the destroyers can really be effective. Cruiser Imagi having a fantastic broadside shot on Candid Yams. Will he get it off though? We'll kind of see. Candid's got to be careful. He can't turn towards Cruiser Otago because these destroyers. He can't do too much, but he's just marching forward. Shots him from Kutuzov. Kutuzov about 22k life, so one good salvo, and he's kind of out of there. But they need to take out this Fubuki. Fubuki's going to be going down, which is going to give them another ship advantage. As well, they'll start capping B-cap. All of the battleships have less life. They do have the destroyer advantage, so they're going to be taking B-cap back as well. So, Rascally Rabbit taking some solid damage as well. Will he be able to get out? Smoke is up. He's going to be spotted for just a short little bit. Hit him again one more time. About 2,300 life. All he needs to do is stay alive. Right now, he won't be able to engage too much, but he'll be a fantastic, basically a Japanese ship now, just a torp ship. So, Candid Yams taking some solid shots. Rascally Rabbit doing as well as he can to survive. All these shells going in with his name on it. Candid is going to take one torp right on the tip. Rascally's just got to basically bail. Submarine. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Good miss by Candid right there. Looks like Kiryu Zukaki is doing as well as he can to kind of stay away from any damage. He's being relatively low, about half life. But Rascally Rabbit staying very aggressive. I'm surprised with such a low life right now, and just shooting, doesn't even care. So he's just keeping up the aggression. Down goes Carrier Hornet as well. There we go. Task Force hasn't lost a single ship yet, although some of them are down. I almost spoke too soon. Rascally Rabbit down to 67 life. If I'm him now, I run. That's all I do. Kedis eyeing the Kutuzov, but he knows that guy has torps, but as does Kedis. Can he get a good shot on either Kedis or the Kutuzov? We're going to find out. Right now, this match right here is completely tied 0-0. This is the first game with Task Force having a huge advantage right now. Huge in chat, boys. Can we get one? Kedis hoping to get a good shot on this guy. He knows just on top, Cruiser Tago not too far away, within torp range in just a little bit. And Kedis doesn't want to push too far because he knows that Kutuzov is there. Kind of zoom out a little bit and see what's going on from the wide shot. So Rascally Rabbit, I'm surprised how aggressive he's staying. If I'm him, I'm kind of just spotting and launching torps. That's about all I'm doing right there because he's one shot. Sterling Archer, we got to get up on him. Sterling is making that push. The torps from the Kutuzov obviously miss, which is going to be a big disadvantage for these guys. Cruiser Tago going to take some big damage. Enormous, if you will. Shots are in. Sterling hopefully has repair about 20,000 life. The torps are also in for Cruiser Tago, so we can get there in time. Sterling on double fire right now. Will Cruiser Tago be able to dodge these torps? He's hiding in that smoke. Not much else he can do. Looks like he will be able to dodge, so Cruiser Tago about 30,000 life. Sterling and Kedis making that push. They know the Kutuzov is there as well. Down goes Sterling. Oh man, a double kill as well. Candied Yams goes down. It's a big turn for this Kedis with the torps. Ice Serpent taking big damage as well. This is kind of going south for these guys pretty quick. Ice Serpent goes down as well. A 3-ship sweep right there. Kedis, I don't know the reload on that. He uses the corpse of his friend as a perfect throw. In goes the torps. Can Kedis even get that? Oh man. What a swing of this game. 4 ships in almost no time. We know Rascally Rabbit has only about 6k life. That swing probably just won the game, although, I mean, they have 900 points. Man, 4 ships that quick. How do you come back from that? And all of them are battleships. All of them are battleships. There's not much else they have here. They have the Kutuzov. Kutuzov taking damage. There's some ships that are pretty low. Cruiser Tago taking some damage right now, but all you have is these Bensons kind of slowly lighting these guys on fire. They do have the 2 caps to 1, but they're almost at 1,000 points, so Destroyer Haida hiding in there. Putting some shots on Submarine Wahoo. Man, what a swing of this game. Within 45 seconds, 4 ships go down. They need to get a reset really quick. Maybe Rathon can get the kill on Submarine. Submarine looks like he's maybe posted up just kind of straight on. Smoke goes in, he won't be able to get shot. 3,000 life. They need a reset on something. But you look at this. Destroyer Haida, almost full life. Cruiser Yura, almost full life. Down goes Ryu. That's going to be basically it. Rascally Rabbit, just like that. In maybe 3 minutes, there was a swing of 6 ships. All the battleships went down for Task Force. Task Force was commanding this game, and just like that, they lost the advantage. And I just want to make sure I didn't get moved in TeamSpeak. They lost their advantage, lost about 6 ships within 2 minutes of play, where Task Force was completely in the lead. The destroyers on the what was it? I think Carrier put some giant torps, or maybe it was Submarine. Submarine put some big torps into Ice Serpent. Ice Serpent was about 3/4 life, got taken down to none. Candied Yams goes down. Of course, the Cruiser Tago having a crazy game. Look at that. 2 of their cruisers, the 2 Kutuzovs for Kantai. 3 kills total. Big damage out of the destroyers, though. Task Force had this game, man. They had this game. And 6 of their 9 ships go down within about 2 minutes. Maybe too strong of a push. Maybe, maybe too aggressive, but hindsight, it pays off. They had the 2 push on to, I believe it was Cruiser Zukaka on the top side and Atago. Sterling and Yedis push in there, but they just don't hit their shots like they had to. And down they went. Cruiser Tago had a great shot on Sterling, and then Yedis just couldn't hit his shots on the Kutuzov. The Kutuzov smoke paid off big for him. That game was fierce. What a swing! What a swing! Task Force completely in the lead, hadn't lost a single ship, and then just like that, lost 6 ships in less than just a few minutes. So, what a game! That was crazy. Looks like Destroyer Minakaze continuing on from last week, having a fantastic job controlling the air. 34 planes, 2 Origins, only 21. He owned all of last week. Every one of his games, he sometimes had 2-to-1 planes. Big planes out of Carrier as well, Carrier Zukaka, and looks like Candy Dams kind of was second on the team with almost 20 planes on the NorCal. Really interesting though, the 2 Kutuzovs I think really paid off for the Kantai girls, giving them a big advantage, keeping the team on fire, the enemy team on fire. What a swing! What a swing!